Under the caution flag, Jimmy Johnson, Robbie Gordon, Christian Fittipaldi, Johnny Benson, Ricky Craven, Kenny Wallace, Johnny Sauter, and Ward Burton a couple of times made pit stops. Most all of the lead lap cars did not pit. Oh, crash off turn 4. Dale Jarrett. Right back across into the center of traffic, but everybody avoids him. Cautions, Reed, cautions.
I'm telling you. See some fire under the hood of that car.
All right.
Oh, wow, boy, they get some laps back, aren't they?
And Ryan Newman racing Bill Elliott back to the caution flag. Michael Waltrip.
Ooh, here's the bad deal. You got a car sitting in the racetrack right now, and these guys are racing back in yellow.
Yeah.
That is just, I hate to see that.
Dale Jarrett was running in 11th spot at the time. And now he sits crashed just shy of the start-finish line.
And lots and lots of damage. Let's see. Here we see Spencer coming off the corner. The 7 gets loose just like Jimmy Johnson did. He goes up, gets in the side of the 88 car, and the brown truck goes around. He's knocked an oil line off with the fuel pump off the left side. That's where the fire was coming from.
With the back end of front end contact. Want to talk about the racing back to the caution flag issue.
Okay, watch, this is what I'm concerned about. Here you got Dale Jarrett sitting there. He's already has the steering wheel off. Now these guys are racing back. He's sitting in the middle of the racetrack, and these guys are coming racing back. Now, if he were to get hit, you'd want that steering wheel on, first of all, because that steering wheel plugs on. It's like a big old axle sitting there. It doesn't look like...
It looks to me like that Jarrett realized that he was in trouble there, reached up, maybe I should put this wheel back on.
Now, he's actually talking on the radio.
That's what he's doing, yeah.
But I don't think he unbuckled, which, of course, was definitely a smart move on his part.
The drivers are told in their pre-race meeting 2 hours before race time, let the leader be the one to race cars back to the start-finish line. Let him be the one to decide who to keep a lap down and who not to.
Right.
Bill Elliott, that was his prerogative there to decide whether to let those cars have a lap back or not, but it seemed like the guys racing with him, Newman and Waltrip, had other ideas in mind.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's the leader. He makes a decision. Now, when those guys start racing you back to the line, it forces your hand if you're the leader. So it's just a scary situation.
Bill?
And I'm told by Bobby Labonte's crew that Bill Elliott had told Bobby's team that I will let him get a lap back if the caution comes out. That's why Elliott slowed down, and then everything went crazy.
But see, another problem you got the 41, and you've got the 30, you've got the 77. All these guys are trying to hurry up, too, and get their lap back. They're trying to beat the leader back. In the meantime, like I said, you've got a car sitting right in the middle of the racetrack. It's the worst situation you can have when it comes to racing back to yellow, and you've got oil on the racetrack.
And the 41 car, all of a sudden, whoops, there says the 88. I better try to dodge it. Yeah.
Back at the New Hampshire International Speedway, we continue under caution after the wreck by Dale Jarrett. And everybody racing back to the caution flag. Bill Elliott was the race leader. Some guys trying to get their lap back, including the 18 of Bobby Labonte. Michael Waltrip was running 15th, had a ringside seat for the whole thing, and here are his thoughts.
It was stupid on one driver's part, Bill Elliott. All he's got to do is run wide open back to the scene of the crime, slow down, and then you got one guy going at full speed. Instead, he slows down, and there's 20 guys thinking they're flying through a wreck. How dumb is that? When one guy could have just prevented every bit of that.
Now that conversation continued. Michael asked his crew, if you're sitting out there in Dale Jarrett's spot, do you want one guy flying by you at a time, or do you want 20 going by you? And his crew chief Slugger Labby shot back to him, maybe that's something NASCAR should look at and change the rule. Maybe we shouldn't race back to the yellow.
We shouldn't race back to the flag. I've been around this business since 1970. We've said that ever since then. Do not race back to the line. But, you know, it's got to be a rule. It can't exist the way it is.